This is a mending knot. Here's some line. Here's another piece of line, and we're going to attach them together. So we'll start off making these two pieces parallel with each other. I'm just going to hold them up to make it easier. So we're going to start with taking this end and just making a U shape with it. I'm just going to pull a little bit more for the sake of the demonstration. Make this nice and long. So from here, I'm going to pinch this here so we have a bit of a loop on this end. All these three pieces are parallel to each other. We're going to start off with crossing this line, and we're just going to do it at a bit of a space here. We're going to leave a little bit of a gap. So we're going to cross this over and underneath, and then now we're going to do this 2 more times, but we're going to do it towards the loop. So we're going to cross it like that, and then we're going to do it again. So we see that there. Once we're here, I'm going to do it 1 more time, so that's 3. And just to make it a little bit neater, I'm just going to make sure that those are in line like that. So from here, we have our, you can see the back side, our little tail. We're going to pull this through this loop. So you see that? We're going to pull that nice and tight. So over time, this knot will be a little bit neater and not as bulky. I'm going to pull that there. So now we're going to do the exact same thing, but with the other end. So right now you can see this will move freely along this line. So I'm just going to push this over. See here, we attached this end to this line. Now we're just going to do it in the opposite way. So here's that loop again. I'm just going to make it nice and long for the sake of the video. And we're going to start over. So just going to have these sit parallel. Here is our loop. We're going to cross over, but we're going to do it with a little bit of space here. Cross over. And then the next couple times we cross is going to be filling in this gap. So we want to do this 3 times. 2, 3. There you go. And this little tail here, we're going to put through this loop again. And we're going to pull it all the way through. So I'm just going to push this down until it's nice and tight. There you go. So you can see the knot is on both ends. Now I can pull one side of the line and this side of the line together. So from here, pull it nice and tight. That is our mended knot. Here is an example of an old mended knot. So you can see that the ends were not cut or burned, so it's completely frayed. This is more likely to get caught on things and just not be a good time. So ideally, we want to cut these off. Cut it as close as you can. with sharp scissors. Okay. And then from here, we can also burn it. Just to make sure that it doesn't fray. And it seals that knot. There you go. That is a proper ended knot.